What is up, all my beautiful, sexy people? Good evening. Welcome to the Last Call podcast, Adult Conversations After Dark. I am your host and neighborhood mixologist, Ray Nixon, where I will be serving you nothing but the strongest drinks and the realest conversations this side of Texas. You feel me? So, what I wanted to do was start a podcast. Why? Why not? Everybody else is doing it. You know what I mean? Why not have a platform where I could talk my shit? You dig? Uh, but anywho, I just want to introduce myself. Like I said, I'm Ray Nixon, your host. I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Currently, now I'm a Texan since 2009. So I've been down here 15 years. A little bit about myself: professional basketball player, 17 years. 14 years pro, various countries. In the last 3 years, I played in Ice Cube's Big Three for Team Tri-State. Shout out to Coach Dr. J and Captain Jason Richardson and all the other players that I played with in the past 3 years for Team Tri-State. Y'all my dogs. Um, I'm a personal trainer, basketball skills coach, nutrition coach. I'm an artist, entrepreneur, business owner, father of three beautiful kids. I say that to say this. That ain't got shit to do with this podcast whatsoever. I just figured you should know who the fuck it is you're talking to. But anyway, like I said, why start a podcast? Honestly, I just want to sit down and have dope conversations with interesting people. Like whether it's a celebrity, whether it's my own people, whether it's athletes, entertainers, it don't matter. The art of conversation is lost. Everything is text, everything is phones, everything is computer screens and all the other shit, but just sitting down having barbershop talk, things that we all go through, everything that we feel, everything that we might want to say but don't say. This is the platform for it. Growing up, I was always um, the class clown. I was always the funny guy, always, you know, uh, this big personality. And I just love to spread joy and bring positive energy to people. I always wanted to be an actor, always wanted to be in movies. So, you know, who knows? But podcast is really just my outlet to start speaking out and just vibe with dope people. You know, pretty straightforward to me. You know what I mean? The society we live in now is just so sensitive. Like anything you say, anything you text, anything you put out on social media can be taken and just completely ran with. Like nobody can have an opinion, nobody can have their own viewpoint on something without them being considered a bully or being, hateful or whatever. Like, no, this ain't for that. Like, I would definitely do my part and remaining respectful, depending on what topic we're talking about. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but this is real conversation. This ain't for the faint of heart. You know what I mean? This is for grown folks. Put the kids to bed, 21 and up. But yeah, man, like this is just my first run at it. Um, I'm just trying to get shit set up with the lighting, with the sound, microphones, all this shit. I'm sitting in my living room, just vibing out. I'm doing it because I made a promise I would put an episode out October 1st. It may be around 1 a.m. So I went a little bit overboard, but shit, this wasn't easy to set up. But keeping my word is important for me. So here you go, goddammit. Hope you appreciate it. Um, I want to give a special shout out to two individuals. First, my boy Quentin Barfield. That's my dog. Yo, dope individual. He is the driving force and inspiration behind me starting this podcast. He has a podcast of his own called the Barcode Podcast, where he shines light on athletes, entertainers, coaches, entrepreneurs, and people of all walks of life from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that's really doing their thing and really bringing light to the culture of Wisconsin. A small city, small state. Not too many people know about Wisconsin or Milwaukee, and the people that come from it. But definitely tune in to the Barcode Podcast with my man Q Bar. Appreciate you, my boy. Also, my man Tony Morales from Hayes Visuals down here in Dallas, Texas. He's been helping me with setting everything up with equipment to get, things that come with podcasting. And he's figuring out his own, he's trying to find his own way into the stuff that he does with his production. But dope individual, go check his page out. Hayes Visuals on Instagram. Bro. The dude is dope. You know what I mean? So this is me, man. I'm your I'm your host, your neighborhood mixologist, Ray Nixon. Until next time, this is the last call podcast. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna have drinks, talk our shit, and make it a vibe. Hopefully you can appreciate it and you can have a good time here on the couch with me and my guests. But until next time, drink responsibly. It's the last call. But here, your first round is always on the house. All right, baby. Y'all be blessed.